Howdy Earthlings, Halo 2 is turning 20 years old on November 9th, so I thought for Throwback Thursday we would cover it here at Alien Cowboy Gamer. So for 20 Minute Tuesday recently, I played 20 minutes worth of Halo 2 for the first time ever. I actually had a lot of fun. Pretty early on in Halo 2, I recognized one of the voices.
It fled as we set fire to their planet, but I followed with all the ships in my command.
I didn't know the name of the actor, but I knew that voice, I knew what he looked like. I thought, that sounds a lot like the guy that was in They Live, which is a film that features one of the greatest fight scenes in cinematic history. So then when I found out that guy was a voice actor for Halo 2, I started digging and I was just blown away at the sheer volume of Hollywood star power that was represented here in Halo 2, the video game. Here, just enjoy this slideshow of all these different actors who were included in this game. I was completely taken aback at how cinematic everything was. The cutaway scenes, the soundtrack. I guess back in 2004, I was not really cognizant of the fact that the video game industry was really starting to eclipse the film industry as far as generating revenue goes. And so Halo 2 had quite a budget. $40 million was spent developing Halo 2 and about $80 million was spent marketing it. So $120 million on a video game. Back in 2004, that was unheard of. Nowadays, that seems like it's practically standard procedure. In the early 2000s, when more people were going to the movie theaters, did you happen to see the movies, I don't know, Spider-Man 2 or The Incredibles? Great films, right? Iconic. Halo 2, the video game, generated more money on its opening day than those movies did. $125 million from 2.4 million units sold in the USA and Canada alone on its first day, which was a new sales record for the biggest 24-hour launch in retail history. I mean, this was the flagship game developed by Bungie and published by Microsoft, if I remember correctly. Hey Siri. Was Halo 2 published by Microsoft?
Yes. Halo 2 was developed by Bungie and published by Microsoft Game Studios.
So they clearly had a lot riding on the success of this video game sequel. Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore are responsible for the soundtrack to this video game. Jason Jones was the director, Joseph Staten was responsible for writing it, Hamilton Shue and Michael Bastian were the producers. So Halo 2, of course, having come out after Halo 1, obviously it's going to have improved graphics, but they also introduced dual-wielding weapons and some new weapons. I think this was also the first time they were able to do online multiplayer through Xbox Live. This was a new era in video gaming where you can now play on your console with other people from around the country or around the world. They would match you up with players who were just as skilled as you were. That way It's not like you would be either too good with the people you were playing with or too bad with the people you were playing with. In my 20-minute Tuesday video, I remarked how neat I thought it was that they were bouncing between two characters, Master Chief and the Arbiter alien character. So I thought it was neat that they were adding a little bit more nuance to the equation. Master Chief just always seemed like a very Hollywood alpha male badass character, you know, just not really believable, but fun to play, of course. And then the plotline with the Arbiter character added a lot more depth to it, I thought. There was much better character development going on here. You didn't just have this blatant dichotomy of extreme perfect good and extreme perfect evil against each other. There were actual disagreements among aliens within the Covenant and a lot of politics involved there, which made them have similar characteristics as humanity, touching on themes like politics and religion and power struggles. If I had known that these kind of things were involved with Halo 2, I probably would have played the campaign mission way back in the day. So Bungie essentially just looked at all the variables for Halo 1 and said, we want to improve all of those for Halo 2, the scope of the gameplay and everything. It's as if they realized whatever graphics engine they were working with at the time, that graphics engine was not going to satisfy the expectations that they had set for themselves. So then they said, okay, well, we need to work with a new engine then that's going to be able to meet these expectations. And this caused some setbacks. I think they were also under a lot of pressure from Microsoft to integrate Xbox Live with it, because Microsoft obviously wanted Xbox Live to become a success, and if they could get their flagship title Halo, especially the sequel, to integrate with Xbox Live, I think all parties involved understood just how significant that would be. By this point in the early 2000s, PCs were already capable of playing video games online with other people from across the country or even the globe. So to think that a console could now connect to the internet and allow you to play with people from anywhere in the world, that is a very enticing proposition. Apparently Jason Jones, the project leader for Halo 2, also the co-founder of Bungie, he took a step back due to burnout. In the early stages of Halo 2, there was reportedly not a lot of good communication between all the teams. But with some human beings, you know, you give them a deadline and enough pressure, they're going to meet that deadline. So somehow they managed to succeed and pull off a great sequel, if not a perfect sequel, really. I mentioned in my previous video that I'd like to go through all the Halo campaign missions in the Master Chief collection, but there's a lot of other great video games I'm trying to catch up on. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the entire Halo franchise, which installments within the franchise you think might suck, which ones are great. And that's a wrap for this Throwback Thursday episode here at Alien Cowboy Gamer. New episodes every Tuesday and Thursday. On Tuesdays, I'll play 20 minutes worth of some game of my choosing. Every now and then on a Friday, I will upload an episode as well, which, by the way, tomorrow I will be playing 45 minutes worth of Half-Life 1 in virtual reality for 45 Minute Friday. I hope you will tune in. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao, my babies.